Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we are going to dive into the world of English idioms and expressions. Now, if you are something like me, then you've probably tried a lot of different ways of, trying to sound more like a native speaker. And if you've ever communicated with a native speaker or did a little research into how they usually speak and what kind of things they say, then you know that they use a lot of idioms. Now, if you have a question, lyazzat, what are idioms? Well, these are simply phrases that have a figurative meaning, which is often different from their literal meaning. And we'll cover some of the most common idioms and expressions today in this video, and I'll try to teach you what they mean and how to use them in real life. Let's get started. Okay, so the first idiom that we're going to look at today is break a leg. This is probably one of the most famous English idioms. Yeah, break a leg. And this is a way of wishing someone good luck, especially in performing arts. The literal meaning of this phrase is quite strange, I agree, but its figurative meaning is all about wishing someone success. So if you know someone who's about to perform on stage, for instance, you can say break a leg to show your support.
You should say break a leg.
Break a leg. Anyway, thank you so much for coming by, but this is kind of a talent-only area, so...
Break a leg.
Well, another common idiom is bite the bullet. This phrase means to face a difficult situation bravely and to accept the consequences of your actions. For example, if you have a difficult task to complete, you might bite the bullet and get it done, even though it won't be easy.
Bite the bullet, pal. It'll be okay.
I'm afraid we'll just have to bite the bullet on this thing, Clive, and very troubling.
So she decided to bite the bullet and bring her brooding angst along with her.
Now, this next idiom is cost an arm and a leg. The idiom cost an arm and a leg is used to describe something that is very expensive. And here is where the phrase reminds me of a famous YouTuber, Kathleen Lights, where she says, "That's expensive."
See brand like that's expensive and that's not worth the money. Product, and the first time I bought this, it was like a stab to the heart because it's expensive, all right? That's expensive. That's really expensive. $2, which, yeah, that's expensive.
Right. For example, you might say, this new car costs an arm and a leg. And this means that the car is literally so expensive that it would be like giving up one of your limbs to pay for it. So probably think twice before you buy it.
It costs an arm and a leg. You call the manager now.
Garbage companies cost an arm and a leg.
Okay, the fourth and the final idiom for today is the ball is in your court. Now, the phrase the ball is in your court is used when it's someone else's turn to take action. It's often used in the situations where two people are taking turns, such as in a conversation or even in a game. For example, if you're having a discussion with someone and it's their turn to speak, you might say, the ball's in your court, meaning you go.
The ball's in your court, champ.
Look, Matt, seriously, the ball's in your court.
The ball's in your court, Mr. McCloy.
Well, listen, Mary Lou, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do?
And this is it, guys. And those are just a few examples of the many idioms and expressions that are used in English. Now, you might be questioning, why, lyazzat, do you only have 4 idioms in this YouTube video? This is not enough. Well, let me tell you something. As an experienced English teacher, I can definitely say that whenever you give a huge list of new vocabulary to a student, chances are they'll only remember like about 10 to 13% of it. So I'm only giving you 4 idioms so that you have no excuses whatsoever to not learn all of them, right? So 4 idioms. Watch the video again if you need to, write down the examples or try to come up with your own examples in the comment section below. And yeah, and that will help you so much in remembering those idioms. And whenever you go through the comment sections, you will also be able to see other people's examples, which is very awesome, right? So, guys, learning these phrases can help you to become a more confident and a fluent speaker of English, and it can also make your conversations more interesting. So don't be afraid to use some of these idioms and expressions in your own conversations with native or even non-native speakers. And as always, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. See you in my next video. Bye!